And the video started. Do you want to start off an intro for this video?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we do have a warm-up.
Why don't you just rip it in half?
Still got to tell me about that.
I did rip it in half.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just
So,
it's gonna rain.
you're both going to the bathroom?
Hopefully he doesn't share.
It's kind of kinky.
I know, he makes it kinky.
We're going to be in there, so hurry up.
Yeah.
A professional with a GoPro stand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or better.
Get here. For the lift science people. Says add it all up. Wow, it is in your textbook. So wow. Does it all add up?
I found it.
But since you're dealing with stuff, and I decided I don't want to clean up the mess that in your textbooks, I actually have prepared lab sheets. So we're going to go next door and we're going to look at the lab sheets together. And while the two boys are being kinky in the boys' room, we're going to be in here getting ready.
We're responsible.
So you will need a pencil.
Oh my god. And a notebook?
I'm a professional with a GoPro stand.
And I know you walk such a great distance, look at this, that you'll need to go ahead and sit in a chair.
I thought it was I feel like torture.
All right. This is the lab. So how was it? Were you guys kinky?
No, I was kinky by myself.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not gonna ask questions.
You don't want to do it.
You're writing your name on the
Yeah, I haven't put the two screws back. What do you do, buddy?
Dude, Caden, the new tripod is amazing. He's a YouTuber now.
Hey guys.
Who you got? All right.
Especially with the multiple angle system.
All right. So as we're looking at this, it says your math teacher won't tell you this, but did you know that sometimes 2 plus 2 does not appear equal 4? In this experiment, you will use scientific methods to predict, measure, and observe mixing 2 unknown liquids. Unknown is water with blue dye in it and water with red dye. I know. It's marvelous. So beakers, gloves, protective gloves. Really? Graduated cylinders. Or if you prefer. Hello.
It's not a bomb. Yes, it's a bomb.
And I do have a whole drawer of beakers. And then liquid A, 75 milliliters, liquid B. So you're going to need probably 2 different, if not more, graduated cylinders. You're gonna need some beakers. Make observations. Put your safety goggles on, gloves and lab apron. What for? Well,
So does it
That's-
safety first? So does it supposed to die?
Old too much safety with the water there.
My mom literally told me I was an accident.
now, if you were dealing with this,
Oh,
yeah,
Yes.
or have nitric acid in there, that will dissolve you quite nicely. I have enough acid to dissolve everybody in the school.
Like Thanos? How fast?
I have, you know, don't break my hand trying. I get very possessive. Mr. Silverman broke the severely damaged that.
Where's the biggest result?
I feel like running him over with my hand trying. All right, so as we're looking at this, it should be a kind of a plug and chug for you. It says 2 beakers, 100 mLs. This is a baby.
Did your face get plugged in, John?
This is a 50. These are my favorites. They are cute. Busted, I'll beat you with a stick. So we have that. I do have a whole drawer of different types of beakers. Now, they were clean.
Yeah.
They will be clean when you put them back.
We're cleaning them?
Yeah, I'm not clean. Why should I? I'm not your mom or your daddy.
But are you in a house, babe?
And I am?
No, you're not. You're not my daddy.
So you're gonna need some beakers, and you're gonna need a thermometer. Well, we could go get the electronic one, or we can go ahead. Listen very carefully.
I'm the only one listening.
Do you know what the word homicide means?
Oh, God.
Would you like to find out?
If you're murdering kids, just like cut that part out.
This is the only thermometer you are allowed to use. It has what we call a black bulb. What that means is that there are also some that are red. You cannot use the ones that are silver. That's a mercury barometer. If you were to drop it, and we had to call a hazmat team to clean up because technically mercury is highly toxic. Well, yeah. I used to, when I was doing chemistry, if they broke, I would collect all the mercury off the floor and we'd play with it. And, you know, I did that for years. But now we have to call someone, and it would probably cost us about $64,000 to clean it up. And it'd be, you know, they'd be in breathing devices and so forth. But we're not going to do, so use these. There's another one over here that I washed. Oh, look at that. These are all clean. And that's
Perfectly clean.
the way they're going to stay. There are some that have silver. Do not use this.
That is too dangerous.
This is mercury. This lab was built in 1959.
What?
This is the oldest part of the current building. Okay, so you may work as partners. If you want Googles, you know what the Googles are. Step on one of the board and you're going to get glasses. So you need to get some beakers. Can't see the There are more over here.
I feel like I'm going swimming.
All right.
Good game. Record.
I feel like a minion.
I'm a
Well-
minion, cuh. Record.
Alright, let's get to work.
Can I come over here, YouTube?
Yes.
No.
Hello, Mr. Jackson.
Guys, drop a sub to Caden's channel right now.
Double Fox 69.
Double Fox 69.
I was forced to be doing that.
I want some goggles.
That blue one was sitting on here, so like
I am safe. The cameraman gotta be safe. The cameraman gotta be safe.
I mean, cut that out, Kate. Cut that out.
Don't worry. Half of this is not even go.
Blue is A,
examine them.
red is
A
B.
mini observation.
Blue. Hello, Mr. Jackson. Who's your horse?
Everyone. Because I'm recording everyone.
David's
Terrence likes me.
Okay.
Are you done yet?
Perfect. That's going.
Just beyond Isabella, also known as Miss Rhodesia. Oh, Indonesia, that's right. So the beakers are in the drawer. My partner left me.
Can I take 25 milliliters? 25. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, these really quick.
Well, I'm dead.
Red, blue.
Wow.
I did not taste. I did not taste or touch the liquid, but I smelt the liquid. Well, I'm out of here. See ya. I'm melting slowly.
So you will either get a blue sock or a red sock if you pour it on your shoe.
How about red? How about black socks?
Or if you combine it, you might get, well, we'll have to see about that.
I mean, 1, 2 plus 2 did not equal 4. In our next step, it says, do not taste or touch.
Yeah.
Or touching.
Now, Derek, just for the sake of argument, experimental procedure dictate that. Hey,
You're in my sight.
We're trying to get exactly 25 mLs. You're gonna get more than that.
You just need a little bit more. You really need to drop it.
Perfect. Safety glasses.
No, no.
Definitely don't look weird at all.
No, they don't.
Oh, wait. Don't we need 2 beakers? No way. Make a prediction on your hypothesis.
Mr. Jackson, excuse me.
I am the only one that is recording. I'll just do this.
No, just for the sake of argument. Those graduated cylinders do not have teeth.
These ones? Don't get them. I didn't see these.
You gotta use red. You already committed to it.
Okay, are these a beaker?
These are beakers, these are graduates.
Goggles on.
We're graduating so that you can put it into
I'm your father, kid.
okay?
It's not 25, dude. Let's go. Autobots roll out.
Oh,
Caden, will you ever do a bathtub stream?
well, I am gonna be playing some Subnautica in the bathtub,
With no clothes on.
Please.
but you're not gonna see me.
Oh, because the bowls.
No, because you're gonna see the Xbox screen on my computer.
You're gonna have a face cam though, pointing at the bowls, right?
Sure, I'll just
Right.
point it at the ceiling and just put my naked face on top.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point of a bathtub stream.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
You
Shut
didn't
up.
have to do that.
Shut up.
There's no reason
Let me
to
just
do that.
move this out of the way.
Oh, God. Mr. Jackson, let's move that. Right there.
It was sorry.
Alright, let's write down our observations.
Well, then we'll just do this.
Jesus,
I
this
got
tripod
this.
is confused.
I'm going to do it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta combine them now.
Alright.
No, yeah. Buddy. Buddy, you gotta dump it.
Into there. We needed to use a different color.
Why? Did you not do it?
Different color, I think.
Hey, can I
No, that's the right color, buddy.
No, it's not. We have to
I think we were supposed to do blue and blue.
No, I thought
Yeah.
we were gonna do red and blue.
That's all right. We may need to get Riker his book bag so he can stare into it. That was so funny. You were like spaced out. Well, it was first period, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's just,
Bullshit.
yeah. Again, cut that out.
Cut that out. Cut that
Don't
out.
worry, half of this is not even going in.
Oh, you're not uploading it?
I am.
Oh, okay.
It's just gonna be too annoying
Oh.
if I just add everything because well,
No, consistency. Balin Levine said consistency and persistence.
No, I think
Is
we're
what
supposed to use
keeps
the
them
same colors. Read the instructions. It says you gotta pour them back into the graduate cylinders. And to do that, you have to have the same colors, don't you?
There's two graduate
But you're supposed to
cylinders,
mix
dumbass.
these. You gotta mix
yeah,
these.
we're
And guess
mixing
what?
them.
Yeah.
Turn it into purple.
Yeah, you can't put purple back in the blue.
Yes, you can.
Fine, we'll do it that way. Let's write down our results.
Alright, do I pour them in? Nobody else has poured it in. This is why I'm not.
Based on your observation per experience.
Dude, that doesn't come out,
Hypothesis
you
that
idiot.
states that you
Caden, why would you do that?
Damien.
You know this is all in camera. I could just post it. I could just post evidence that.
So much is all in that video.
Do it.
Safety first.
It's in clear vision.
I'm gonna go put 2 layers of glass. At the Milwaukee glasses.
Well, like I said, if you pour it on your shoe, you will get, in this case,
Ah yes,
blue stuff.
glasses on top of your glasses.
I think I feel extra safe.
Everything looks so different without these.
What's in my corner here?
There's like a black orange tape.
No.
I'll go see what's gonna be in.
Is it? Well, I think it's all these little drops. I'm going to add them down there. Oh, do we have one of these? Oh, okay. That'll, yes. So the transfer, it's right here. Wait, what are you doing?
Has he poured anything on his shoe yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
The day is young.
grab
Oh,
one of them.
hi.
If that was funny, I would have recorded it.
Take yours off. I don't know.
This is my experiment. Just watching video.
Alright.
Wow. So what are you doing now?
Rock.
We touched tips.
Yeah, let's do this.
Rick, this will probably explode, won't it?
A hypothesis.
Rick, will this explode?
If you want the entire school,
Stuberg.
Look, we're gonna get that out of here because a little bit more and this would have exploded.
Wait, what did you write for 3?
I don't know, dude. Just make something up, dude.
A hypothesis.
What's the hypothesis?
I'm rage typing. The value into predictions. Learning.
Remember that earthquake one? And the girls cheated
Yeah. So then we cheated.
and we won.
Yeah.
That was a good idea. We anchored it, dude. That was
With tape,
smart,
that
dude.
was smart. They're too dumb.
These are fogging up slowly.
They're girls, so unnaturally they're dumb. Or naturally.
Well, the girls are ahead of you guys at this point.
No, during the earthquake lab we're talking about. Yeah.
And they haven't even done step 3.
Yeah, we have.
Let's go sir on step 4 or 5.
We're on that too, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Riker is no longer staring into his book bag. He's doing a good job over there.
Rick, I hope you die one day.
Everybody dies.
But the Lord saves
Use an if-then format.
if then for. What the fuck is it in?
I'm gonna say when the water mixes.
Just that.
When the water mixes. Mixes. The volume will be the same.
No, the volume would add to 50. Because 25 and 25. Richie.
What did it say? What did it say? 50. Volume will be 50.
What?
No. Alright.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay. We gotta do this. Contents is over one.
Roar.
Ricker, you really have to reach down there. I have to go down here.
Right here.
What? No, mine's right here. Cuz. Oh! Oh! Kill
Contents?
yourself.
What's even supposed to be in cylinder B, dude?
Put a bullet in your forehead.
Dude, what's supposed to be in cylinder B?
Roar girl was about
I don't know.
Fish? Dick.
welcome to the block.
Okay, do the temperature.
Or if you go
We're
over
just gonna
here
wash
and you run the water really fast,
Because he
it'll
rumored.
get Danica.
He doesn't care, dude.
I know.
Or you do it on the other side.
There.
Yes!
Remember when I turned the faucet on and it sprayed everywhere?
What? No. Why don't it stand there?
That's Celsius. You can't leave
No,
Celsius.
I
man.
can. It's Celsius. Celsius is fine.
Whoa.
That's Celsius too,
I
dude.
could do a calculation
Change
over
it.
here.
No, the 10 is Celsius. You're just retarded. You got squirted.
How do you work it?
Oh my
Now,
god.
if you remember, last year when we first met, I told you that I would accept papers that were on the fire as long as you put the fire out before you put them in the basket. So I only take the.
Olivia, you went to the math scientist.
What's 20 degrees Celsius? 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Just say that. Up inside.
Sophia! How do you manage to do that? Like, you're just so talented. Why can't they just make it like full?
Okay, the predictions we did.
Purple is the middle one. 50.
Hey, put your goggles back on.
I have these ones.
I'm double protected.
That's what your dad said.
I'm double protected. Well, I have another joke.
Oh, what's that emo one?
Another emo one, yeah. What's the difference between a pregnant girl and a pregnant emo girl? Pregnant emo girl still bleeds.
Madeline, you were doomed.
Yeah.
You're walking on my board.
Oh, I'm sorry. This board has so
That
many
means
other.
I can go ahead and run you over in the parking lot.
Do it.
All right, Madeline. You are under arrest for touching board.
Oh no! Oh no! I want that button.
We're just all working together.
So did they figure out what to use the thermometer for?
That's 23.
Sophia, I can't put a piece of my paper.
I put 50.
And that's
Appearance.
I like that.
Penis.
She does look like me, that's nice.
Yeah. Olivia is so sciencey.
Well, especially.
I'm so mad. Flowers were Olivia's
Pretty much
flowers
drowned
the
us last
entire,
time.
like flooding the entire lab.
Jaden, what are you doing? He's doing you.
Okay, what's this one? Discuss your predictions as a class.
Yeah, remember,
In the butt.
you're not leaving us
Discuss-
lab.
No, we gotta read the nether directions, you retard.
Dude, these are hurting now.
How do you do it? I'm taking my stupid dogs.
Oh, let's just pretend like we didn't. So the next step is we need. Whoa!
You dropped it on the board.
I didn't drop it.
Look, you left a mark. That pink one.
that dent right there from my pencil falling in. They steal this and sell this for. It's probably worth more than for. Okay.
$600.
Okay. Let's tossing that out.
Damien has discovered he has achieved perfection. He doesn't have to write anything down, although he really should just say.
No, watch. You gotta pour it in, Riker, just look at Damien and there. They poured it in.
Yeah, I know. We already did that at work last time.
But then it could be fuchsia.
Terrence,
Looks like the grape Gatorade.
you should start getting
I
really
can't
good
see,
grades
dude.
so you can be valedictorian of our class, so I can bedazzle you a stool whenever you get your graduation speech.
Give him a
I can walk up.
Here's your bedazzled. My name's Terrence. I'm here. The Battle of Vicksburg. Obviously, it took place in Vicksburg. How do you not laugh? She yelled at me, and you're laughing more than me.
Yeah.
I mean, you were halfway across the room, but
I was. Well, you can't control it though. Like, he was like, I'm very prepared.
oh, that tastes like apple juice. It smells like apple juice in there.
What are we supposed to learn from that?
Learn that
We're on the back page. You don't
our
have to do that one. Cross
predictions
it out.
aren't always right.
Did it really say don't do it?
It says discuss as a class. And guess what?
Boxes of things.
Our class doesn't talk. Alright, start making stuff up. What do you call 100 dead emos at the bottom of the seat? A good start.
Alright, let's make sure we clean up our mess after we got all of our.
What do you call a dead baby?
These guys, I don't know what they're doing. I think they're taking the other lab.
Yeah, we are.
Hayden got your joke.
And Madeline, you're gonna have to go out here and tell
I can
Olivia, you're
prove
very
that they're
videogenic.
not thinking. I have physical proof,
There you go.
and it's still recording.
Now remember, you're a mess. you have to clean up.
Yes.
Not my mess because I just wanted to join something
Hey, buddy.
and record something. I'm the cameraman, not the cleaner. Can't be both at the same time.
And you still have white socks. No, I don't see any blue or red socks yet.
How about shoes?
I haven't seen anything like that. She still has shoes
No, Derek.
She still has shoes.
and no coloration.
You're on camera, Terrence.
Hello, guys.
You're on camera. You can't escape the camera. You can't escape the camera. You can't escape the camera, Terrence.
I know, but luckily I'm a parkour pro.
I took one from Kaden.
You're on camera.
You gave me the. You gave me.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
So you're Daniel.
Terrence is not human, he's monkey. He's short, he's 4'3".
He is the monkey.
And he's the Among Us imposter.
That's right.
No.
You'd be surprised how many of your notebooks and books were usually left in that room.
This should be your intro.
There's a problem with this kind of a write-up.
All right,
Keep working
got
on
it.
The problem is very, very simple. If you don't have to think about the hypothesis, the materials and methods, the observations, the results, and so forth, then it's basically saying that's not important. If I was to ask you about the results, you probably would remember on this thing, it had a data table, which was convenient. Usually, I do not like to give you pre-made forms because when you take a different standardized tests, they are expecting you to know what the difference is between a hypothesis to all those steps. That's why I don't like that. Usually,
You trying to shotgun a bubble?
No, I already finished it.
I may need to sit down on this. So the issue is, that is a problem that we have, or I have, with pre-made worksheets. They come in handy, don't they?
Yeah.
Because the instructions were pretty clearly described on the packet. They were convenient in that you did not have to go ahead and bring in your notebook. And if you look at some of the textbooks also over here, the textbooks and students' notebooks often get flooded.
Oh no.
And, or in the case if you're like next to Madeline, she might, her can or bubbler may start leaking all over you.
I finished it. We went over this. Oh, wait.
So,
Yeah,
so
finish
the
it.
issue is, you know, we do a lot of funny things, but if you have to think about all the individual steps, like for materials and methods, usually I would say, well, you could write down, see page something in the book. Or you could go ahead and, if you have to think about how I often modify the lab.
That's the name.
And then if you look, the last question is, did you have anything incorrect? And then Damien asked me, he says, do I have to write anything down? Well, I laughed. I said, technically you don't, but you could just write down, I didn't have anything incorrect. Which meant, yeah. Would I take points off? If you don't put your name on the paper, I will take a full point off.
So you're telling me the rest of these 3
question I could write. I didn't get them wrong.
No, the last question. Yeah, the last question right in front of you right now. It's, look at what it says.
Olivia, we got that volume wrong.
We gotta do this one.
Yeah, we're gonna do that one, and if you look right here. Okay. So the issue is this. The pre-made sheets are really nice, but also they can be problematic. It doesn't. There is no substitute for you figuring out what you need to do with the scientific method.
Yeah.
We know the most difficult part is coming up with a hypothesis. The rest is usually pretty easy after that. So that's something that, now I did tell Jaden, Olivia, this morning that usually Jaden colors in her, and then on Wednesday when the whole thing is colored in, that's usually when she forgets it and it's left on the floor of the room. And then she has no idea what she's doing the rest of the week. So what you may want to do, if you've highlighted your schedule, each
It's a
day
biology
you may want to highlight with a different color. That way you have at least 4 or 5 colors. So by the time the end of the week rolls around, you know what you need to do. Do we have a quiz this week?
Yeah.
What day?
Friday.
So tomorrow then, what are we doing?
Review.
That's Thursday.
No. We're doing regular lessons and review Thursday.
Page like 20 something, 1 through like some like 8.
Okay.
It's tomorrow.
You
Probably.
want to try it? You want to try it? Terrence just ate the last donut. What a jerk.
He's a jerkosaurus.
He's a jerk.
So you can walk over there to him, Madeline, and go, "Arr."
Terrence a pterodactyl.
Madison, will you arm me?
Oh, and by the way, it was on this lab bench that someone had wrote on the white paint, Sullivan is Hitler. That broke off.
It's coincidentally broken.
So you didn't know, it was one of the other classes, they said that these are not camouflaged lab benches now. They're cows.
Yeah.
So if you have a strong desire.
Well, that's everything. Be expected.
Don't look at me.
Unless I'm not a video.
Like